Last we left off. So, the day dawned on a new day. People went out their separate ways to go and try and find where Alundra was. Triple, with Moira, managed to make some decent progress finally. That progress was for naught because John outright found out where she was.
Who with Moira?
David.
Okay, I thought you said Triple.
I probably did.
You did say
You did.
Yeah.
Which is still
It's
correct.
canon, I'm in the game.
Yeah. They now know where Alundra is. Lots of discussion was had. A very big heart-to-heart talk between John and Brandon, which the episode 4, I think you said, actually lasts more or less the length of the conversation.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised because normally when, like, the actual session itself, it was like 4.5 hours and I think there's like 3 hours of footage, and I'm usually expecting like, oh, well, you know, there were probably gaps in between somewhere. I mean, surely it's not going to be the actual length of the conversation. It's 59 minutes, so...
We just had to talk for 1 more minute, man.
That's
Failed.
okay. It's okay, I can stretch it out. It's fine.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Alright,
It-
guys, see you next week.
It will probably actually be a bit longer because it'll be one of those conversations where I think I'll probably time it with music. So yeah, it might actually end up being roughly the same length.
Now, let's see, what else happened immediately afterwards? It was late.
So, I mean, then we actually went to see Alundra, brought her back to the shop.
Yes, and then they came back. He resolved the quest. She has to see Moira one last time before she left. She went on her way, and more or less that's mostly it. Other than a few little bits of... Oh yeah, that healing bit was nice.
Oh, yeah.
We're heading home now after cleaning up a bit of rubble. I think that's where we left off, right?
Yeah.
Specify how long you're cleaning rubble for.
Oh,
It
I
was
don't-
becoming... The sunlight was fading.
Sounds about right. It is evening. You guys are making your way back through the streets, too far and away.
Okay. So, as David left a little bit before we did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So you were doing potions, right? You said you wanted to roll for those now?
Yeah, but that
Okie dokie.
all depends on how many hours I would have before
How
everyone
much
returns.
earlier would you have left?
I would have helped with healing the people and then left. I would not have been cleaning rubble.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 3 hours sound good for everyone, or 4 hours?
I say 4
Yeah,
hours
like, yeah,
because that makes me roll 2d4, I think.
Yeah, I'd say 4 hours is reasonable.
2 hours 1d4, 4 hours 2d4. Yeah, so I would be spending 2 hours for base, creating base, and 2 more hours to creating igniters.
Okie dokie. Roll how many of each?
So this is for base, and for the ignites, 3.
You create 2 base and 3 ignites. Congratulations, no explosions.
And then that would have been the 4 hours.
Okie dokie. You guys make your way back towards Far and Away. You're tired, you're dirty. Moira's in a chipper mood, but Brandon, you've been doing all the heavy lifting.
Would no one give it to her?
They mostly tried to avoid it because both you and Moira are women and they are a little bit sexist.
Protective of women.
Brandon sees Moira in a chipper mood. He would comment on it, just saying, "Hey, you seem pretty upbeat, love."
Might not exactly be good to be, but magic.
No,
Fucking magic.
love, of course. I am so happy for you. I'm just sorry we couldn't have made more of today.
It is what it is. But either way,
Well, actually, I do have something in my bag for you. Okay.
is it a snack?
Not as such. Brandon will pull out locked horns.
She quirks an eyebrow at that.
Well, I recall you mentioning that you like this when David was describing the library of yore, and I actually got this yesterday for you before the other book, and I thought you might like it.
We'll be reading that later.
I understand that it's quite adventurous.
I've heard of it, but I've not read it. So, we'll be finding out.
Oh,
She flicks through some of the pages quickly. Shuts it. Not for us here.
oh my! Is it that salacious?
The page I went to just mentioned ball gags, so probably.
Oh my! Well,
Are they having this conversation next to me?
Yes.
we might be, yeah.
I give them a very, like, not obvious, but side eye, like, wait, what? Ball guys?
Bombastic side-eye.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
I don't say anything. I'm just like,
I'll see if Moira notices. Oh, have I went to the right thing? D&D Beyond.
see how perceptive she is. Just like, you was not paying attention to it, and then she suddenly heard ball gags, and later, and she's like, wait, what?
So, Moira does see you looking over. Want to get out of this? She waves the book.
Oh, it's about the book. Okay.
Yeah, we got a story time.
Are you guys reading it together?
Well, I think we are now. I've got it for Moira yesterday, and I just thought that since we couldn't really properly celebrate your magic today, I just thought that this would be, I don't know, a nice gift for you, I hope.
Oh, yes.
I love to see you smile, love. And he gives Moira a little kiss.
He returns it.
Okay, do we want to move some of that stuff off the shop floor before we go to bed today?
Depends if dinner is made.
True. We should see what David's up to.
And afterwards, I think we can quickly, if all of us work together, we can move around the stuff.
Yeah, it just feels like it's a bit overdue, you know? I mean, to be fair, it's probably the
It
first
does
real
feel like that.
opportunity we've really had because, I mean, up until now, we've not had all the rooms in the shop available. It's still kind of weird that room being open, but yeah, we'll get used to it.
So at this point, you're walking down the alley between the houses, and at the bottom you see Miss Marston. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Charlotte. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes.
Good evening.
I was just doing a little bit of gardening, and how's everything's calmed down? How are you all?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Oh, actually, I don't think I've in fact, Moira, do you know Charlotte?
Just in there in passing. And, you know, I'm familiar with everyone, with things here.
Yeah, right, okay.
And I know the things they like to get up to.
Yes,
Sure,
okay.
right road.
I remember now, love. I remember. But no, Charlotte, we're doing well. How were you and David keeping? Were you okay last night?
Oh, yes, we were. Went down into the basement. We had a fun night after things calmed down. But we might as well whilst we're down there.
Well, whatever gets you through the day.
Well, night, but yeah,
You take my meaning.
I do indeed.
Oh, actually, John, I have something that I meant to remind you about. Did you want to have a chat to Charlotte about herbs and plants and stuff? I vaguely remember you mentioning it.
Most likely I did, but I think whatever thought I had has escaped my mind with busy week.
It has been a week. It has been a long week.
But since we're leaving soon, perhaps Charlotte and David can come over for breakfast tomorrow morning and we can talk a little with them.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've still got a couple of days or so, but Charlotte
Maybe
will be.
dinner.
Oh, sorry.
Dinner seems a bit more appropriate than breakfast, right?
Perhaps because we'll probably be trying to get stuff done, just given we haven't got much time here. We should be out of your hair, figuratively, soon, Charlotte, so...
Oh, we'll be getting our garden back. Lovely.
You will, yes, and I've probably said it before, but I wanted to say thank you again for being so understanding. It's
Quite alright. It's not like I could exactly move a house, so...
No, I suppose not, but even so, you've been very good to us.
Oh, it's fine. So tomorrow, dinner? Tomorrow evening. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some more weeding to do, so if you don't mind, you guys go.
No, of course not. Hope you enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will. With that, she goes back to pulling weeds. So I'm
I
assuming you
suppose
guys
we
make your
enter
way.
the shop.
Yes.
Yes,
You
we
do.
do.
Far and away.
Ding ding. Oh no, he adds the sounds in video. Never mind.
I do like the sound in the video. It's fine.
The sound he yaks. Is you going dingling? David, what are you up to? You finished brewing recently?
Something that I just finished. I would have gone downstairs at the sound of the door opening.
You go down the stairs at the sound of your dingling.
At the sound of my dingling, my ta-la-la. I would go to see who's there, and then seeing it the rest of the party. Now you guys are home.
Yeah, we're finished with our rounds. You been up to much?
Creating some potions.
Oh, neat.
At least the components I need for potions.
Nice, sounds good.
Yeah. That took some time. There's a cheesecake in the fridge still. That is basically ready. It's been set. So
Very nice.
we can enjoy that now or tomorrow or whenever.
I was just asking John and Moira actually on my way back. We've still probably got a little bit of time to sort out the shop floor if we still want to do that today. I'm not sure how everyone's feeling, but just thought I'd ask since it's not too late yet.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. We can do it right now.
Yeah, just to get it out of the way and,
It'll
well...
take too long, only a couple of hours, I think.
Yeah, I mean, between all of us, yeah, I think we'd be able to do...
Even less than a couple of hours.
2 is a couple.
By the way, Charlotte is coming over for dinner tomorrow, so maybe we can eat the cheesecake then. It'll be nice, you know.
Yeah, sure,
I think if we keep it overnight in the fridge.
I'm okay with that, yeah. There's also...
Is there anyone else we would want to invite for dinner? Maybe Derek?
As a going away party, you mean?
Kinda. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we can
nice
do-
to have chat
invite-
and food together.
We can invite Derek, his son, Kevin, and his father. Who else? Alondra, if she wants. Andrea,
And
if she
we,
wants.
yeah.
I think that's it.
I mean, unless we want to invite
Cletus?
Cletus, I mean, he's been a great help to us too.
We can also invite Cletus.
Gavin was quite nice.
Kevin
to
is
us.
also nice, yeah. The guy from the Rocket Keep, whose name I keep
Yeah, but
forgetting.
now we're just inviting everybody we know.
It's a party, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to do
That's nice.
shopping anyway, so, you know.
Perhaps the wood carver or the blacksmith carpentry guys.
Yeah, okay, no,
We
that's
have
too
only
far.
seen them once.
Yeah, no, that's no.
But- No.
I mean, we will, John. We've
It's
gotten
not a
to know a
challenge, but-
lot of people whilst we've been here. If we invite literally everyone
No.
we've interacted with, we'll probably be inviting half the town.
And we also have to
it's
go
just-
into the woods to find that one David that lives in the woods.
Oh yeah, isn't he like
It,
3 hours to the east or something?
Yeah, so we're not inviting everyone. Just
it was more
Those
because
we care
I'm
about.
thankful for the resources they gave, even though we paid for them. But no, we got a greenhouse here because of them, so it's not necessary. It was just a thought.
it's a thought, definitely. All right, so David, Charlotte, Derek, his son,
Derek.
Toby.
Toby,
Toby.
Kevin's father, whose name I do not know. I think it was also David. Cletus,
Andrea.
Andrea, and do I someone
If possible, maybe Alondra.
Alondra,
But
and
we will
Gavin.
see Kevin. Yeah. And a shopkeeper, the records keeper, you said?
No,
No, okay.
Kevin was
He
nice.
got in pastries from you.
Yeah, and we landed on good terms. So
Yeah.
10 people
10 people.
in addition.
Alright.
Right. Let's get started sorting
Dinner?
the items. Tomorrow I'll be doing some shopping, and then we'll start making dinner.
Yeah.
I will probably ask from who's good at cooking.
I mean, I've tried before, and honestly, Dave, I would like to have more practical experience of it, so I'd be happy to help you.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I used to build the restaurant, but the cuisine I cooked is very specific.
I think.
What type of restaurant was it?
Chinese.
I didn't want to assume.
No, it's alright.
All right. Then tomorrow, me and Brandon will start cooking dinner. Something easy for a large group of people. So probably chicken rice.
Will we need to go and get any additional ingredients, do you think, Dave, or do we have everything
Yes.
we need here?
Yes, we will have to go shopping.
I would like to make a couple of stops, only very quick stops, but yeah, like, we'll work it out in the morning.
Anything interesting in the shops, or are they all personal matters?
Somewhat personal, but
Right.
but I mean, we'll be heading out tomorrow, so I can probably explain more then.
When
Alright.
if tomorrow we're having a celebration, is the day after that the day we want to go to the mines?
That's going to be in the evening, so it depends on how long it's going to take for us to do the prep work for the meal and shopping in town. How far away are the mines again?
So it will be a day. So probably the next day we'll do, or we can do tomorrow declare for our seats, and then the day afterwards the going away party.
Might make
We
more sense.
would need to tell
Or we told
Charlotte.
I mean,
Charlotte
you've
and
only.
David.
The thing is, you've
I can
only
be- I
told
can peek
Charlotte
out of
so
the
far.
door if she's
mean-
still weeding.
They're in the
So I
garden, so yeah, just rearrange it for tomorrow. Because the thing is, we haven't told anyone else yet, so we only need to inform one person.
Alright, I will.
And tell her that will be
Do
a
that.
going away party as well. So it's not just dinner.
Yeah,
but
we
an actual
told her that,
party.
yeah.
Okay.
With that, June walks over to the front door and looks out. Is Charlotte still there?
She is indeed still there, weeding away.
Mrs. Marston?
Yes.
We're moving the dinner to not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, and it will be like a small festive going away party. We just realized we needed more prep to, for such a occasion. Right?
Anyways, that's fine.
So, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow in the evening. Well, good night.
Bye.
And June pops her head back into the shop. She walks on, and yeah, I told her. She says it's no problem.
Then tomorrow,
Let's
when we're
move.
shopping, we can also invite everyone for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, because then we don't have to make several trips or split the group up
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. And let's start reorganizing.
Yeah, sounds good.
So everything from the storage of the shop is going to be moved around.
And the shop itself.
Yeah, the shop is gonna move eventually, but
No, the front side of the shop, not just the storage.
I thought we already separated what we
We
wanted
have.
to sell.
I
what
mean, we have
wanted to keep.
we have actually out again. We did this a while ago.
Yeah, out of game, not in the game.
No, but what I'm
It
So
saying
doesn't
is,
matter. It wasn't.
what
So
I'm
now
saying
we're just
is,
saying
Okay.
that we're doing in game what we did out of game.
yeah, that's essentially it.
Okay, thanks for the context. I was so confused. I'm like, what? We already moved it. Like,
Yeah, basically the only
that-
change I guess that needs to be made is like where we've got John, Brandon, and Moira's room. The stuff for Brandon and Moira just needs to be moved to the lock room, and that's about it, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that now. Yeah, because we knew that this was coming a while ago, so rather than just itemize everything in character, yeah, we just decided to do it this way. Oh, and also I suppose at this point Moira should take all of her stuff out of the bag of holding as well, so I'm not sure
Will
exactly.
indeed do that and
Sir,
begin decorating the room
undergarments
as much
being-
as she can.
has her undergarments been in the back of holding the entire time?
They
Oh,
were
but then
not
what you
in-
needed for the new day.
They were not.
Oh no,
in
they're in my bag. What the
They were in
fuck?
your bag.
It was
I-
kind of split
Anti-
Doing
between.
it, I just walk into the
Anti-thief.
room. I shake my bag, take it all out.
Dump her
Throw
underwear
back
on the
in
floor randomly, and she just looks at you.
June?
No, I'm doing it on their bed, on the floor.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll let you off. Your token is nowhere near the bed.
Oh, why is the rat still in his room? The rat is in David's room.
He's just been chilling the entire day.
He's been keeping me company while I was making potions.
Oh,
He gets quite bored if you don't take him along.
I guess Brandon would be helping as well.
David also would.
I think you
he
would
also
need
has
an
stuff
entire
in the
ward.
room.
So you came up
Need an
to
entire
help with
ward.
the underwear.
Well, there was furniture as well, wasn't there? Like, didn't we stuff like so like piece of furniture into the bag of holding as well?
There was a lot
we
in the
can
bag
still
of
go
holding.
back.
There's also clothing and a lot of furniture, decorations. Pulling everything out.
anything that you could put in a bag, she did put in a bag.
I never actually made a list of the stuff that she took.
I would probably
I
say
forgot to do that.
at some point
We
it
will
would be
do that
helpful to
some other-
itemize it, but we don't need to do it right now. But yeah, we'll make a note of it to do later.
I also enter
Yes.
Brandon and Moira's room, dumping all of her clothing on the bed as well.
So we move the stuff around and then have dinner.
How much time do we generally have before bed? Because I think Brandon would probably try to get a bit more reading in.
I'd say roughly, I'm going to say 2 hours have passed whilst you're moving and sorting through things. So, probably be around another 3 hours, 4 hours before you normally start to bunker down, pass out, do the dirty.
Okay, I think in that case, Brandon is going to do another 4 hours towards Dragon's Breath then.
You antisocial dweeb.
Yes. He's trying to be productive today though.
We have 4 more hours, you say?
Yes.
There's 4 more hours on potion making.
Okay then.
I will use 1 hour to learn Prayer of Healing, and now I've completed it. I learned my first spell. Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay! And the remaining 3 hours I put in Spiritual Weapon.
True weapon. So what were they for?
The potions, the base and the primer.
Okey-dokey.
Wait, what did
It's
I
not
do
the
again?
ignition.
3 and 4.
3 and
3
4.
base,
So,
4 primer.
I have now 5 base and 5 primer. Right. And I lose 40 golds in material.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, I'll say you guys work in space there to be able to eat, and then you settle down for a nice, lovely night. Brandon and Moira, you two settle down into your nice little bed, listening to the new sounds of the house that you're not used to here. Moira cracks open her new book and she starts reading to you by candlelight. Within the first 10 words, you're already red in the face.
He's already red though.
More red.
Bright red. All the red.
50 Shades of Red. Anyway, sorry.
May very well be once she's done with him.
Maybe you settle down to sleep in your room, and the rat's not with you. Good. I'm about to move the rat. Jun?
I think you would say
have-
good night.
Good night, lads. Yeah, good night.
It is buried to the void. Wow, David's not gonna say good night back.
Oh, he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he said good night to you. Good night, Splinter. Yeah, it's still difficult for me to understand you. Hope you don't mind.
You sound good.
Good night, Splinter. Sleep tight.
It's like the dog spy.
Hey, don't.
And with that, Splinter returns to your room, Jun. Are you on the floor?
No, but if
That's
I
in
place
her
myself
room.
on the,
He's on.
if I place myself on the bed, I just disappear underneath it.
So, you all settle in for the night,
How does-
and
How does Dante look when he finally sleeps in a bed?
he hits the comforting bits, and he's just sleep like the dead.
Does he snore?
I mean,
Nope, he doesn't actually.
thank God, because nah.
Didn't David want to try reaching out to the wife tonight?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about it.
I didn't want to say.
I was just sat there kind of waiting for it then. I was like,
Yeah, just before I before I fall asleep.
He's like,
what you mean is
"I
you're
needed
starting
it
to
first."
nod off, you're comfy,
Yeah.
and then you actually shoot up with shit.
Oh my god!
My wife.
Like that mother from Home Alone. Kevin. But then, Maria. Then I
Do you hear him yelling out, Maria? Do we hear him yelling out?
You
Poor
probably
guy.
would.
So, David,
Yes.
close your eyes and you feel yourself get pulled away. You can feel your body slump and everything around you shifts. You're surrounded by purple lights and you fade back into view and you see a familiar room. It's a living room. There's a TV set against a wall, a couch, a chair, and on the chair you see Marie. Sat propped is a blanket covering her. Her eyes are somewhat glassy. There's several bottles of wine on the floor, one within arm's reach. The others seem to be empty. There's takeaway food, wrappers dotted around, some eaten, some half-eaten. She simply stares vacantly at the TV, barely taking it in. Do you do anything? Or do you just...
Trying to get her attention. Is there anything that I can do? Anything that I can touch, interact with?
You start to move, you can feel, much like you're in the library, you kind of will yourself around the space that you're in. You shift and space shifts around you. However, when you try to interact with anything, nothing happens. Your hands simply pass through items. You try to speak, but no sound comes out.
Can I try and cast Prestidigitation?
You attempt to, but nothing happens. I'm going to say you have roughly 5 seconds of action left after all that.
I try and go and touch her on the shoulder.
Your hand passes through her shoulder, but she doesn't react. Her eyes just blink, continuing to stare at the TV, and around you, everything starts to pull away. You see purple light surrounding your vision for a moment, and you're back on the bed looking at the ceiling.
It's alright. When I was in the living room, did it look like she was the only one who was there for a while, or does it also look like perhaps her sister visited?
It looks like she was the only one there. It was pretty messy, so...
Right. Yeah, nothing I can do now. There's one more thing that I want to do for sleeping.
Yes.
And I don't remember what the ruling was, so remind me. Because I also can use one of the slots to charge a magic item that normally doesn't regain a charge. What did we rule for the rope of...
The robe is fine.
Then I had one charging the rope used for items.
And the star appears on the chest.
Alright, go to sleep with a headache.
Fall down to sleep with a headache and thoughts on your wife circling